This life is magical, dude. It's magical. Truly. Like, I buy stuff every now and then. But like, I don't usually pay for food. It's been a minute since I done had to pay for food. Just, you know, and Spirit told me like that's how it's supposed to be. Right? We've been tricked and sold a lie that we gotta pay for water. Like, bruh, I gave y'all that for free. You boy got y'all paying for it. Who the fuck calling me? Port Gibson. I don't know nobody from Port Gibson. They don't want me telling. See? Yeah. Certain energies, entities, sending people, situations, circumstances got me right to try to put me in a state of fear to where I and don't come and tell y'all this. My whole life. My whole life. I said, damn. Like, and I was, you know, I wasn't secure in myself enough to say fuck that. Well, secure in myself enough to keep. Well, no, I always kept going. That's what people admit. That's what they want. Man, nigga supposed been gave. Fuck no. We gotta be done. It's gonna be done. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I was afraid growing up, like, because of what happened to me when I was younger. I was abused. Like, I kept having this fear, like, they was gonna perceive me as weak because of my heart space. And certain folks, you know, they tried it. So they came and seen, like, oh, this nigga, something to this. So there's something more. Yeah, bro. It's the power of God within me. It's because I know who I am. But the Most High had to present me with situations and circumstances to allow me to see who I am not as well. You feel me? You're like, bro, you gotta be strong. Cause let me stop. Like, it took me a minute to realize, like, if they trying to stop me so bad, I got some shit. Like, bro, like they shadow ban me. They don't want people seeing this. Cause once you come on my page, you go down the rabbit hole. Like, wait a minute, this nigga talking about this shit like this for real. Those certain forces, they were thinking who I am was like an act. They think I'm just putting on. Like, nah, man. And then they'll be around. You know, they'll see, like, oh, like they thought I was imitating somebody else, you know. And never truly. I had Spirit one day. I was going through a lot of shit. I said, what's going on, man? You must want me to be the avatar. You must think I'm the avatar or some shit. You must want me to be the avatar. And I heard a horn go, pum, pum. And if you know, you know, that was confirmation. I said, damn. So I was like, so, but Spirit told me, you know what the Avatar is, right? The Avatar was the bridge between the spirit world and the physical world. And I was ashamed of myself, for not honoring that role sooner. Like, bro, you gonna cry about it? What you gonna do? Let me stop playing. But I had to forgive myself. You feel me? Like I'm seeing, like, I still had a lot to learn. Like, bro, nah, the Most High was keeping me hidden. The Most High was keeping, I was playing the background. There were still things I had to learn. I'm an Aries too. So like, Aries is the lamb. Is the baby of the zodiac. Right? But once maturing and coming into myself, true knowledge of who I really am, who I am, the lamb becomes the ram. Right? Like, I was naive. Like, when I was on the spiritual experiences, when I had a psychedelic experience, and the Most High allowed me to He blessed me with the ability to see certain possible potential realities playing out. Right? And, I was an overthinker too. Like, I was always in my head. So like, I'm like, so I could go any way I want? That shit there. But like, what do you do with that? You know what I mean? Say so this is what's going on. But we are life. We are time. This is the clock. Even though it's more like, but point being, it don't miss a beat. You know what I mean? You might skip a beat, but let me stop playing. But yeah, like, I kept asking, what time is it? When I was having this shamanic experience, I said, what time is it? Like, nigga, the time is now. It's now. It's always been now. JJ, my brother, he was like, bro, it don't matter. It don't matter what fucking time it is. So, okay. You're right. like the confidence in which he said it, I had no choice but to believe him. I was like, okay, you're right. That sounds about right. Like, because why am I worried about the time? Now, after a couple years of more studying and researching, like, this is a time matrix. Like, we were trapped in time, right? Under a time spell. That's why they call it the weekend. And you clock in, and you clock out. Oh no, they say whenever you don't go to work, you off. The hell? You not off? I'm looking at you. You alive? You very much on. But, you know, like, people wouldn't even understand that, you know. So, I was hesitant to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm like, bro, because I was facing backlash. I was facing a lot of backlash. Like, bro, these people don't, what the fuck you talking about? But instead of trying to put my family on, I should have been on here, on these apps. But they were like, bro, we know you. Like, bro, like, what are you talking about? You tripping. This nigga crazy. But they do crazy. Get him out of here. But it wasn't even them. Like, it'll be a certain energy within them that's coming up against, that was coming up against me. Right? The Spirit told me the other day, you shouldn't be surprised. You your daddy's son. I said, bro, I'm showing these folks love. What's going on? What I do to you? Absolutely nothing. But people can only meet you where they are within themselves. So I'm learning. You know, I'm learning to meet people where they are and have enough grace, you know, humility to accept their boundaries. I mean, accept their limitations as I accept my own. Right? But we break through limitations up over here on this side. I was wanting folks to, you know, grow. When we come up like shit, I want you gonna be over here like, nigga, we growing. Let me stop. But like, you come around me like we on constant elevation. Like, or at least I attempted to be. But at some point, like, it was a facade. I was kidding myself. Well, I wouldn't even say that. I was complacent. Like, comfortable. Spirit had to shake up my life a little bit and make me uncomfortable. Like, when you faced with uncomfortable situations or doing things that you don't want to do, you learn to work through that resistance. It gives you like resilience. It gives you a different type of strength. So next time, it's easier. It's easier. And then you feel more comfortable in the uncomfortable. A lot of us, like, we'll get in uncomfortable situations. Like, we'll run. I used to run. And like, that's where your gift's at. That's where your money at. Feel me? At a point before I was talking about it when I was talking to my family. Like, and no wonder they didn't see it. You know, I had to embody it. I had to learn to just be myself. Like, be who I am. But I didn't know who I was. Like, well, yeah, I didn't know who I was. Like I said, I had certain agencies and certain forces trying to convince me of who I am, or project their opinions and their perception of me onto me. And I would, you know, just take that. I'd be like, no, they just tripping right now. But like, no, like, I really, I learned to respect my damn self. But now, you come up against me, you come up against the Most High. And I'll be trying to keep folks safe. You gotta, I ain't gonna say that, ain't no such thing. We out here. Like, protected by the Most High. The angels gonna ride. What Faye said, everybody wanna be on demon time when your angels gonna ride. Nope. Free soul. Boy, shout out to the God. God said, everybody want to be on demon time when your angels gonna ride for real. Come on, confirmation. That's a real spill. Like people do me wrong, like, and try to siphon off my energy. And they wonder why their life is, they have certain tower moments and shit'll start happening in their life. Like, bro, leave that man alone. And it came up against you. And you ain't did them nothing. But we all one. We one mind. We getting closer to that. To accepting that reality. What? Yeah. To acknowledging that reality. And my avatar, whenever Aang was like, everything's connected. Indeed. Indeed. I see you looking pretty, appreciate it. Thank you. Got this when I was like 18. My stepbrother at the time had did it. Brother like 15 years old. For some reason I trusted him to give me a tattoo. I trusted him to give me 3. No, 4. Black Rose. But this is the Sahaj Rara. Sahara. I don't know how you say that shit. I don't know how you say that. It's the ground chakra.